Okay.
Okay, let's go. But
Hello, everybody. Welcome to CripChat, your weekly podcast for everything disability. Today, I have with me Jonathan Shah, IBD, and myself, David D.
thank you, David. Thank you for having us. So, David, what are we going to be talking about today?
Disability inclusion and what does it mean in the real world?
Disability inclusion. Look, I think it's a very important topic, disability inclusion, because it doesn't matter what disability you have. It's important that people with different disabilities, sorry, are included in society. It's simple as that. What are your thoughts, David?
Well, disability comes in different forms.
Mm.
Many people have disabilities. Most people have disabilities, but not every disability. Not every disability is able to be seen.
Yeah, some are invisible, but most or some of them are visible. But it's important to know that everybody needs to be included in society. What are your thoughts, Jonathan?
What disability inclusion sounds good on paper, but my concern is whether it goes beyond having disability inclusion plans to meaningful action.
Yeah, no, look, I agree with you, Jonathan, but it's important to understand that people with disabilities shouldn't be seen as people who are special. Don't you agree with me, Jonathan and David?
Yeah,
Don't want
well,
to be seen as someone who is special.
we don't want. They don't want to. They don't want to be outcasts or stand out. They want to be treated like everyone else.
Yeah, so that's what
Because
I mean by disability inclusion. Including us without the need to make us feel like we're special and that we're unique
or we're
to
different.
others.
Or we're different.
Yeah, or we're different. So, David, what are you doing to promote inclusion within your community?
Well, I like to get around, do things, do my own shopping.
Mm-hmm.
But if I need help, I ask for it, just like everyone else.
Yeah. No, that's a good point, David. What about you, Jonathan? What do you do to, I guess, promote or feel included within your society, within your
Well, through physical disability Australia, I get to attend a lot of meetings where I promote
yeah
inclusive policies like I int- I attend New South Wales elected commission every year to make sure we can
vote properly for
state elections in New South Wales.
so
Wow.
so we can vote properly and be included.
And
Yeah. So I have a voice for people with disability. Because that's a part of being included, having a voice.
Yeah, well, we all vote. Even people with disability vote.
Mm.
They've made it accessible for people with like visually impaired.
Yeah,
Because
yes.
I've voted every time.
No, that's good. That's good. Yeah, no, look, when I promote inclusion, I usually get myself involved with different access committees, different reference groups. So it's important for us people with disability to put ourselves out there in the community. And like I said, have a voice. Our
Look,
voice matter.
look,
That's
when
important for for being included and I guess um inclusion. Yeah, David. Sorry, what were you saying?
when I try to include people with disabilities, I always, if I find something that there's a need to be fixed in the streets because it's a bit hard for me to walk or get around or do things, I make sure I action on it straight away because some people can't. Like the other day,
Oh yeah.
there was a tree blocking the actual crossing,
Wow, really?
and it was dangerous for someone to cross because the cars couldn't see us if we were crossing.
That's dangerous.
It was dangerous, and people couldn't cross. I couldn't cross, and I called the council, and they zoomed in on it, and they looked at it, and then they cut down that. They got rid of that tree because it was dangerous, and
So
it was tangled up with another tree from the other from the house.
wow. So what you're saying, David, is that you're using your voice. You got council to actually do um do what they're required to do and make it more accessible for everyone.
Everyone, exactly. I had one neighbor.
That's
I told her, please make a complaint to her because she goes to me, I can't walk around there no more. She was
oh yeah.
older. She goes, I find it hard to walk there too.
Wow. See, you've raised awareness, and that's very important when you're trying to promote inclusion within your community.
See, we can all be disabled, whether we're able, but the road can disable us all. The
Yeah.
footpath, if the
Uh,
footpath and it's not clear, it disables us all.
exactly. I agree, David. Yeah, I've also raised awareness with the council. There have been lack of footpaths around my area, and it's not very friendly for wheelchair users. We have to go on the road just to,
In
walk on
Fairfield, it's
the
like that
footpath.
too.
So things like that need to be brought up with like councils and see things like that don't make us feel included.
Yeah, but
Very
but
important that we raise awareness and we notify council of these things so that everybody, people with disabilities and able-bodied people, can all be included within the community. It's not rocket science. Jonathan, you say you run Australian Disability, a charity-based organization, to promote or to raise awareness on
yeah,
issues that affect people with disability. I guess that's also part of being inclusive. You want to talk more about it?
I guess for me, strength disability is all about no matter what type of disability you have to show people that we are all equal. That just because we have a disability doesn't mean we can't live full and complete lives. But I just don't want councils and businesses to think inclusion ends by writing a plan. It should be within every decision they make.
Yeah, it's all about making decisions, being independent. I guess that's all about being inclusive. What about you, John? David? Would you agree on that?
Yeah, just making plans and being inclusive for and trying to help others to be inclusive.
Yeah. How important is it that we are all included?
It's very important because you don't want to leave other people out.
Mm,
You
that's
want
that's
to
exactly right.
you want everyone because it's like the kid that never got picked when he was playing want to play football.
Exactly, and you don't
Eh,
want to be that kid.
You don't want to be that kid.
Yeah.
People get depressed because they don't get included.
Exactly. It's all about maintaining that respect, about respect as well. Would you guys agree on that?
What do you say?
Being inclusive means that you are well respected by people, and so often people with disability they often not treated with the respect that they deserve,
Yeah,
and they feel singled out. So
like
being
when I,
inclusive is all about treating them with respect.
respect. Like when I first became blind,
Yep.
I was like, all right, you can say like I was on my ill plate practically. I didn't
Yeah.
know how to. People just walk in front of you. They don't care about you.
Exactly, and that it shouldn't be that way. When you say hello to people in the room, you don't leave out people with disability just because they have disability. You single them out.
Like,
Being inclusive means having the respect and showing respect to every single person, no matter what their status is. Yeah, would you agree with me, guys?
I agree. I agree.
Because it's true. It's true. We need to be inclusive. We need to treat people with respect, with dignity and respect.
We do. We do.
Yeah, so, in saying that,
Um,
any final thoughts?
And inclusion is not just writing a plan, it's actually including people with disabilities in your decision making and doing things to us, but acting with us.
Exactly right. Exactly right. Exactly right. We people as this, sorry, we as people with disability, we also have the ability to think and to make decisions for ourselves. But why is it so hard for people to not understand that? This
Yeah,
is why we need to promote inclusion.
it's
We
the
need to educate people on this.
don't you just hate when you've got your carer and they ask your carer what you want?
Exactly, David. Exactly. And that is not respect in any way. That makes a person feel less valued.
He belittles the person.
It does.
But
And that's not what inclusion is all about.
it's like at least have the common sense. Ask them what would you like. The other person doesn't know what you like. Maybe you've changed your mind.
Exactly, exactly. I don't want to get fired up, but I just want people to know that education, as well as having conversations with people with disability, is okay. It's all right. Do not ever make them feel that they're less valued. It's all about that respect. When there are people in the room and there are people with disability as well, you make them feel included. That's what
Ask them a question.
it's all about. You treat
Ask
everyone equally, just like Jonathan said.
exactly. Don't
About
exclude them.
equality and fairness.
If someone's in the room, don't exclude them. Include them. Ask them the
Exactly.
question.
We wanna go forward with this, but with society and the way they behave, we're taking a step backwards. It's not right, people. Educate.
It's like 2 steps forward, 1 step back.
Exactly. Exactly, David. Exactly.
You're not going to make much progress there.
I only hope that we continue moving forward and not taking that 1 step back.
Yeah.
Or 2 steps back, sorry. Yeah, it's all good. So yeah,
Okay.
yeah. In saying that, any final thoughts, David?
No, well, everyone should always think twice before they rant or they act according to someone with disability.
Yeah, yeah.
Even though you can't see you can see the disability. Some people you can't, so you got to be careful.
Yeah, yeah.
They might have a disability, but you can't see it. Like some people have allergies. You can before you give them food, ask, do you have any allergies?
Exactly. Yeah, yeah.
Or
That's
is there something you can't eat? Or something you don't like?
exactly, exactly. It's all look. I've said this many times, and I'll say it one last time. It's all about respect, and we respect for people, and recognizing them for who they are, a human being,
Yes.
and nothing else. That's what
Exactly.
inclusion is all about.
Exactly. Well, you've been watching CripChat. Thank you for listening. If you ever wanna us to speak about something, just post it in our in the
Yeah, just
comments.
put it in the comments if you have anything you want to talk about, if you have any issues, and we'll be able to talk. But for now, thank you very much for joining CripChat. Any final words from Jonathan or David?
So,
Thank
just
you.
thank you.
Thank you guys. We'll see you.
Thank you for listening. Please like and share.